Senator Nyotu. Senators, there is a lot of interest in this motion. Because we cannot change the time, the time that every senator should take, unless if senators contributing can be magnanimous enough to save some few minutes to your colleagues. Thank you. Proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I think I'm going to do exactly that. I'm going to take the shortest time possible. Let me take this opportunity also to make a few contributions and observations about this speech that His Excellency the President made on the 29th of September this year. And I think I want to start by lauding him for appreciating Kenyans for electing more women than they had done in the previous election of 2017. I think another thing that I really got impressed about with this speech was his commitment that he is going to work for everyone, all wards, all constituencies, in all counties in the Republic, and that is in numbers or paragraph number 14 and number 15. This, Mr. Speaker, you know that this country has been divided normally maybe down the middle, depending on the results of maybe the elections. When the President committed himself that he was going to serve everybody from every corner of this country, I thought that that was the first step in the building of nationalism. I also want to underline and underscore the President's commitment in paragraph number 16 that he is committed and he is open to, his administration will be open to oversight from this House and the National Assembly. This shows a president and an administration that is sure of itself, an administration that knows that it is going to perform. And that is why he welcomed and actually encouraged the two houses to oversight his government. And this is because, as he said, that everybody should see the public get, to quote him, get value for every cent invested. And I think, Mr. Speaker, listening to the President on paragraph number 16, I was very much okay and assured that our country is now going to witness better days than before. Mr. Speaker, the idea, though it has been fought by naysayers, the idea of encouraging Parliament, that is this and the National Assembly, to come up with a mechanism where cabinet secretaries may be coming to the House to answer questions from members relating to things happening in the counties, because we are all here representing counties, is another very welcome move, Mr. Speaker. I know there are those that have said that even without any new mechanism, that the cabinet secretaries can still be summoned here. But I think to avoid, many maybe complications and disagreements, I think if you can be able to come up with, the kind of mechanism that the President encouraged and proposed in his speech, I think this would be very good, so that, Mr. Speaker, we can get these answers from the CSs directly, and so that we can bring the issues affecting our people in our different counties. We can be able to raise those issues and we get direct answers from the cabinet secretaries. Mr. Speaker, again, the President's commitment to arrest corruption by empowering the judiciary is something that should not go, uncommented about. That, Mr. Speaker, this country, as those that have stood here before me have said, and as all of us know, is that this country has had very many problems, not because we do not generate sometimes good revenue, but mostly because there is a hemorrhage of public resources through corruption. And Mr. Speaker, hearing the President commit to empowering the judiciary by even allocating more funds so that the judiciary can be able to expand its ability and maybe deal with these cases as and when they come, in order for the judiciary to deliver justice in a timely way, Mr. Speaker, that is a step towards the right direction in even development of this country. Because if we are able to arrest the hemorrhage that has been happening to public resources, Mr. Speaker, this country will be better off and our people will enjoy the services that government can offer in a much bigger way. Mr. Speaker, I also want to talk about paragraph number 21, where the President suggested that his administration will actually scale up production by stopping subsidizing consumption, but in its place subsidize production. Because that is what we need, Mr. Speaker. And although those that have spoken before me, some of them would want to have, the cost of living arrested immediately and served maybe as a cup of coffee, instant coffee. But, Mr. Speaker, some things need some time to sort out. We do not want, Mr. Speaker, to have, temporary solutions. If we can get solutions that are lasting, that can be effective in the long term, Mr. Speaker, and that is why production, subsidizing production is more important than subsidizing consumption, Mr. Speaker. We want permanent solutions. We do not want temporary solutions, Mr. Speaker. And so I want to laud the President for that particular economic step that he made, because we know that for every success, and all the members here will agree with me.
Just a minute, Senator Nyotu. What is it, Senator Okech? What is out of order?